I figured the best way to handle this would be to start at the bottom of the list and work my way up. And I can see here that added all the way back in December of 2019 is I Am Jesus Christ, which still doesn't have a release date, but I did play the demo a year or two ago, and it was so bad. It was really bad. Jesus is coming soon, but uh, I think I it's crazy that this is the first game on my wish list. I don't know if it's the first game I ever wish listed. I've had the same Steam account since I started using Steam, like, I don't know, a decade or more ago. I don't think I really used the wish list much before this. But I feel pretty confident that I am going to hear about the game when it comes out, one way or another, if it ever comes out, and I do not need this on my wish list anymore. Lords of Exile. Now, this is a game that I don't really know a ton about, but it always looked interesting to me. Is this like a Castlevania type game? I'm really bad at those. Kind of looks like Ninja Gaiden as well. Let's see. What are these reviews? Classic Vanias. Yeah, you know, I like these games in theory more than I do, in practice, I guess. I like looking at them, but I suck at playing them. I feel safe removing this from my wish list. Now, Last Man Sitting. This is a game I wanted to cover in another video. I don't think I ever got around to that. I don't think this game is ever going to come out. I'm pretty sure production has halted. The dev was trying to find a publisher. No one was interested. He did release a prototype, or a sort of like a game kind of using some of the mechanics that I have that I can show in a different video, but I'm pretty sure this is never going to come out. And it's crazy that it's got reviews from Kotaku, PC Gamer, Destructoid. This game has never come out. And one of those reviews is from 2017. So, I don't know. I'm going to keep this on my wish list just to keep an eye on it. But I'm almost positive. We'll just check the dev. Yeah, I don't think this is ever coming out. Unfortunately. No More Heroes 2. I think I have this on my wish list to see if it'll ever go on sale, but I don't know if these are good ports. I kind of get the impression they're not good ports. Doesn't work on some systems, never going to be fixed. I might just emulate the original. I'm going to remove it. Fight Night. Let's see. Oh, this game looked really interesting to me when it was first making the rounds a few years ago. Reviews are pretty good. I was fisting the hell out of everyone. Amazingly soulful and fun dungeon crawler, pretty hard too. $20. I don't know. I'm not very good with dungeon crawlers. I don't think 20 is too much to pay for a game. But I have a feeling I'd be shit at this game. I'm going to wait and see if it ever goes on sale. It's going to stay on the list. Yakuza 6. I think I have all the Yakuza games. Yakuza 3, 4, 5. 6 is the only one I don't have. Okay, maybe that one doesn't go on sale as often, but it's gonna stay on my list for now because I'd like to grab it when it does inevitably go on sale. Omori. Explore a strange world full of colorful friends and foes. When the time comes, the path you've chosen will determine your fate. I've been told that I need to play this. Is this an RPG Maker game? Looks like it. Ooh, over 20 hours? How much is this game? 20 bucks. See, it's the, I go, 20 bucks. It's not, I mean, I wipe my ass with $20 bills. It's not that. It's, I don't know, do I spend 20 bucks on a game I might not care about? I'm going to leave it on my list. I'm not ready to let go of the idea of me liking this game one day. Perish is a stylish 1 to 4 player FPS with a cross to bear, slay hordes of creatures in the black. I think I played the demo of this or something. It's not coming back to me. This doesn't look like anything I would care about. I think I played a demo. Yeah, mixed reviews. This one is gonna get taken off the list. Compound Fracture. Oh, this is another game I've been curious about. Looks like I added it back in 2021 in August. I get the impression it's like a first-person Dino Crisis. I don't know if this is ever coming out. I don't know if this is ever coming out. Yep, I'll stay on the list until I learn more about it. Hyper Violent. I probably added this based on the title alone. Early access game. How are the reviews? Issues with the game. Weapons don't feel punchy. Wow, talking about Doom. Original System Shock. Boring. Each level consists of grabbing the item, then finding where the item goes, and grabbing another item, backtracking. I can't rightly recommend it. Can't. Good. Received for free. Interesting game. Bogged down by bullet sponge enemies. Subpar level design. And it's in early access. It's going off the wish list. Kingpin Reloaded. Damn, this game got very negative reviews. Recent reviews, negative. Yeah, I think I might just try to play the original. And remove that from my wish list. Even though it's on my wish list for 2 years. And you can see a lot of these were added on the same day. I think I may have played some of these on like a Steam Next Fest or something. Agent 64, Spies Never Die. Now, this is another game I think I played a demo for. It's hard to say. There was a handful of GoldenEye clones that were getting announced all around the same time, and I kind of get them mixed up. Release date 2024. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is the one that had a demo or not. Did it ever have a demo? Is it ever coming out? Yeah, beta demo. It did have a demo. I think I played this demo. Yeah. There's probably video of it on the main channel. Well, I'm really hoping it comes out. My Friendly Neighborhood is a game that I think, if I'm not mistaken, is in my library already. The developer unexpectedly sent us a copy of this game prior to release. It's very good. It's just, it's like Resident Evil mixed with Sesame Street. The Chameleon. Now, this is a game, I've been following this developer on Twitter for a long time. Love the look of this, but I am so bad at stealth games that they are not fun for me. $4. Ugh, I should just buy it. Maybe not right now, but... The Artful Escape is a game that's been recommended to me many times over. Honestly, looks kind of cringe. I don't know if this is really for me. I think this is maybe not a game for me. On the eve of his first performance, Francis Vendetti struggles with the legacy of a dead folk legend and the cosmic wanderings of his own imagination. A story about great expectations, towering legacies, aliens, folk music, guitar solos, making stuff up, and living your dreams like memories.
So you're standing in the shadows of Johnson Vendetti, huh?
It ain't so bad. It's just that I guess folks think they know who I am.
I guess, like, people just kind of expect things from me. Yeah, it's not for me. This also is not for me. I'm not sure why this ever wound up on my wish list. This was a game some YouTuber was making, right? A sinister witch has kidnapped your beloved Bing Bing. You must travel the sweeping lands of Costa Cray and do what it takes to get your Puchingus. Ugh. Oh yeah, Oni. That was something that Andrew was into, and I was curious about the game. It looks cool, like the style. I'm not sure if this is ever coming out either. Oh. Canceled? Oh. Never mind. It's a joke. It's not canceled. Okay. Well, let me never return to the Oni Plays subreddit, and I'll just wait and see how that one comes out. The Station. First-person sci-fi mystery set on a space station. Yeah, I keep hearing this is a great game.
To the critics of this mission.
I'm gonna leave that on my list and see if it ever goes on sale. Sulaco. This is coming out on May 30th. I will likely buy this game when it comes out. I've played different versions of the demo over the years, and it's just a crazy, cool looking GZ Doom FPS that did some really creative stuff with the engine. Definitely waiting for that to come out. Kingdom of the Dead. This game, I think I was attracted to mostly because of the graphics and the art style, but I don't know if I care that much. Best game I've played in 2022. Huh. It takes skill to chain headshots. It's hard to deal with big retro-inspired first-person shooters. Going to become more stylish. Oh, it does look really good. Good reviews. Mostly good reviews. Less than 2 hours of gameplay. Oh, maybe they only played the game for 2 hours. Seems like a mixed bag. I started the whole game while drunk, so I don't remember a single thing from it. Probably is good. Alright. I'm not sold on it. The Last Exterminator is one of the better old school kind of boomer shooter type games I've ever played. It is made on a custom engine from Ironworks Games, and it's a throwback to something like Duke Nukem 3D, and it's just so stylish and so much fun. The demo is so good. It's still up. I'm not sure when this game is coming out, but if you have not played this, you like those old FPS games, especially Duke 3D, you're going to want to get on this. Get the demo, wishlist it. Paper Bum. A stray dog survives in a cruel world of humans and animals. There are two ways: to become a wolf or give humanity a chance. Paper Bum is a dark adventure that looks like the drawings of a sad child. I'm curious about the art style. I like the art style. There is a demo. I don't think I played the demo. I'm gonna have to download that demo. And yeah, we'll leave that on the list for now. Operation Black Mesa. What is this? Experience the Half-Life expansion like never before. Operation Black Mesa features reimaginings of both Half-Life Opposing Force and Half-Life Blue Shift through two unique campaigns. Oh, this is this the Black Mesa devs? No. Wishlisted it 3 years ago.
Well, it's about time.
You know, I've tried to play Black Mesa so many times now. I think it kinda is not that good. Original Half-Life has its flaws, but I think it's so much better than Black Mesa. No, gotta go. Cop Bastard is a game that is, inspired by John Woo movies, it seems. Looks a lot like Max Payne and, Max Payne 2, which are also heavily inspired by John Woo movies. I played a demo and it was, like, very unpolished. Demo live now. April 13th, 2024. I played a demo a lot longer ago than that. Maybe there's a new demo. Slick graphics and sound. Yeah, actually the lack of sound was one of the biggest issues I had with the demo. There was like no feedback on anything. It was very sparse. And enemy AI was not very good. I got a soft spot for this whole thing, so I'm gonna leave it on my wish list and keep checking in on it. Fading Afternoon. This is a side-scrolling beat 'em up that I'm not so sure about. The game is not only a true successor to the first Way of the Samurai game, which would make it a must-play, but it also does something nearly unseen in video games. It's a game about winding down. It does so with incredible grace and confidence. Pretty good. Has a lot of replay value, so it's short length. Oh, it's a shorter game. Well, that does a lot for me, actually. Yeah, I gotta pick this up sometime. It's staying on the list. Proteus. This is a game I think I'm supposed to like. I don't know if I'm ever gonna pick this up. I like some shooters quite a bit, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll leave it on the wish list for now. Shadow Man Remastered. I don't know why I added this. I used to play this game on N64 or something back in the day and did not like it. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I care. But what if it's really good? He'll stay on the list. Hellscreen. I thought I bought Hellscreen. I did not buy Hellscreen. Okay, well, this is a very, is the demo still live? Demo's been taken down, it seems. This is a very unique shooter where you shoot forward and backward, and you have a rear view mirror up here, up top. And, yeah. It's difficult and confusing and kind of awkward, but I think for the right person, it's a really good game. You see, it doesn't have many reviews. This is a lot more obscure than I thought it was going to be. I feel like the game got some good press. 35 reviews. That's surprising. Yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed the demo, but also struggled heavily with the gameplay. You know what? I'm going to take it off the list. I like the concept. I want to support, but Mr. Sleepy Man, I interviewed the developer of this game a while back on the channel. I've played some of the test builds. It's a 3D collectathon in the old school style. It's very charming. Got a lot of it's just got a lot of style. I'm very much looking forward to this game coming out whenever it does. Although you can play the game right now if you want. It is out there. It's just not finished per se. I'll leave it on my wish list. Velfaris Mechatherion. This is a game. This is a sequel to the first Velfaris game. It's a kind of side-scrolling shooter in the style of like like Lost Worlds, I think is the Capcom game I'm thinking of. Or Sector Z or Section Z. Yeah, I definitely want to pick this up eventually. I just haven't yet. But that's going to stay on there. Mibibli's Quest. Released in 2016. Not a lot of reviews either. Under 100 reviews. Retro-style surrealistic platformer game. 20 crazy eclectic levels. Conquer caves. I'm so curious about this game. I just need to grab it one day. I'm going to leave it on my wish list for now and pick it up. Mina the Hollower. Now, this is not out yet. It looks like something I might enjoy, but it's not out yet. The more I look at this, I'm not sure if I would care about it. 2D platformer action adventure. Hauntingly authentic 8-bit visuals in the style of Game Boy Color. Whips. I'm gonna wait. See if it comes back around to me. Showa American History is a brand new RPG and an enthusiastic love letter to 80s pop culture. It features a strong taste of B movies. Is this game out yet? No. They have a merch store, but the game's not out yet. Yeah. It doesn't look very polished. It looks like one of those bad Unity games that people just make, but I don't know, it has an extra charm to it in a way. This is so weird. Half the screenshots don't look like gameplay. Is this ever coming out? Reveal trailer 2 years ago. Am I following them on Twitter? I am not. They haven't made a post since January. Releasing in 2024? Maybe? I'm going to keep an eye on it. It's gonna stay on the wish list. Mutation. I've had a handful of people I respect in my life. No, a handful of people whose taste in games I really respect suggest this to me. I just need to pick this up. There's a demo. I haven't played the demo, but I should. I actually will just install the demo. Dark Side Detective, a Fumble in the Dark soundtrack. I don't want that. Signy, All Guns Blazing. Now, this is a game I remember seeing the trailer 2 years ago, putting it on my wish list. This is a shmup. It looks stunning. I am so stoked for this. I hope this is coming out soon. There was a demo? I don't remember if I played the demo or not. Oh, did I? I don't remember if I played the demo or not. Well, that's staying on the wish list. Crimson Clover Roll Explosion, Metal Wolf Chaos. So this is going to stay on the wish list. This is another shmup that I'm very interested in. I just haven't grabbed it yet. Metal Wolf Chaos XD. Now this is isn't this a From Software game? It is. Oh no, AMD cards. Oh, this port sucks. AMD. Oh, there's your first mistake. This game just seems like something I would love. I think I gotta just pick it up eventually. Not sure when. Brutal Fate. Another unreleased boomer shooter. It looks sick. I like the look of it. But is it ever going to come out? Has this dev ever released a game before? No. All right, we'll check back on this. It's been on my wish list for 2 years. There's no updates. Brutal Fate. Marcos I'm not going to butcher his last name. Marcos. Oh. Brazilian developer, best known as creator. All right, so he's worked on some Doom. Oh, it's the Brutal Doom guy? I see. He is banned from both the Z-Doom and Xandronium forums because of controversy he was involved in. Do I care? I don't know if I care. I'm not going to look into that right now. I don't even know if I care about this game, if this is ever coming out. I'll leave it. I'll check on it again, and maybe someday I'll read about his controversies. What do we have here? The Wayward Realms. Wayward Realms coming to Kickstarter. Under the direction of Ted Pearson and Julian LaFay, lead developers of the original Elder Scrolls Arena Daggerfall and Once Lost Games, create a new open-world fantasy RPG where choice and consequence are experienced on a scale never attempted before. And it's coming to Kickstarter. Why? We have been working on Wayward Realms for a few years now. Until recently, our aim was to go to a traditional publisher route for funding, but the games industry has been on a downward trend. Oh, good luck. Restless Soul. I heard something about this game basically got stolen from the developer. I wound up watching a playthrough. I'm not that interested. Carnage Offering is what I've seen kind of describes maybe like a lower budget shooter that's like I don't know, maybe a little janky but also very entertaining. I see it on sale all the time. I should just pick it up. I'm gonna keep that on my wish list. Dismantled 2. I played the demo. I wasn't crazy about the demo. But I love the first game. These games are messed up. They're very dark. They're very brutal, as you can see. Oh. Yeah, it's not that kind of game, but it does have that kind of stuff in it, if that makes sense. Yeah, these games are hardcore. I don't know if I have to blur that. I don't want to get this video age restricted. Can I show a cartoon tit? Anyway, that will definitely stay on my wish list for now. A medieval DLC. I don't want that. I don't know why that's on there. Hand of Doom. Travel through the plains of existence, slaying or befriending powerful Doom lords in this wizard simulator inspired by FMV games and dungeon crawlers of the early 90s. Learn powerful spells to solve combat puzzles. Solve puzzles and combat the dark forces amassing against you. I don't know if I would be too dumb for this game. It just looks so cool. I mean, come on. What are the reviews saying? Strange and unique. Not exactly a deep RPG. Unique game. Made with a passion. This game is cool. Great throwback to old FMV games. Reminds me of multimedia sludge from CDI and 3DO, which I love. The older style is nice. Okay, you know what? I gotta check it out. I gotta pick it up. Not right now, though. Dagada's Story. Dagada? It's a 2D platformer puzzle game set in a colorful retro world with an emphasis on puzzles and exploration. Okay, I got the puzzle part already. Dive into the depths of a snowy world, exploring a mountain home to a mountain home to a tribe of strange creatures among ancient ruins as you search for answers to the mysteries that surround you. Oh, yes. I am very curious about this because it looks like a tribute to Yoshi's Island, one of my favorite games of all time. Not sure when this is coming out, but I'm keeping an eye on it. Rendezvous is a game I reviewed the demo prologue chapter a long time ago. Didn't realize this was actually released. Yeah, Rendezvous Shadows of the Past. This is a cinematic platformer action game, in the style of like a Flashback or Another World. I found the demo intriguing, but kind of like got bored with it halfway through. I don't think I'm going to pick this game up. Lunacid. I'm not sure how you say this. It's basically like Kingsfield. Cryptic, difficult. People really like it. I am more into the idea of these games than actually playing them. I'm very bad at them. They're very hard. I'm not really, very good at games like this. I think I'm going to take it off my wish list, but I'm glad it went well and it came out. Slayers X. I thought I bought this game too.
I designed a computer game in this notebook. My friend Chase helped me program it, and it was
I loved this demo.
Then it got lost. Or was it?
Yeah. I gotta just pick this up. So this is like basically a parody boomer shooter. Yeah. I gotta pick this up. That's staying on the list. Mortal Sin. Intense action horror roguelite where you must hack and slash your way through an endless nightmare. I think I got offered a review key for this and denied it because I wasn't sure if I was ready to cover it. Love the look. Graphics are striking as hell. Must buy, says PC Gamer. Fluid melee combat is at the heart of this roguelike. Each hit of your weapon, fists, and magic will cause devastating wounds to your opponents as limbs fly and blood splatters against the walls. Attacks can be instantly linked into each other for seamless, free-flowing gameplay. Procedurally generated levels, loot, and quests ensure no run is ever the same. Unlock special classes that provide unique playstyles, such as The spell-slinging mage, dexterous monk, or giant sword-wielding berserker. Berserker. Shh, hush. Let's take a look down here. Art style's cool, like the cover of a Black Sabbath album, but feels absolutely miserable to play and gives me a headache. The rogue style loop already feels like a meaningless grind after dying only once. Well, played for an hour, already in love. I'm sipping straight wizard oil. I like hurting people. Thanks for these gag reviews. Lots of joke reviews, which make me think it might be a cringe game. Has that big swin, me likey. Can I just get like a real review? So satisfying. Moral Sin is an absolute hidden gem and has an arguably the best first-person melee combat of any game I've played, says Goraz. 539 products. Well, they might know a thing or two about games, or maybe they just buy a lot of Humble Bundles. Yeah, it's staying on the list. I'm gonna pick it up sometime. Spirit Tea. Manage your bathhouse. I don't know how this wound up on my list. Blend of Stardew Valley and Spirited Away. That's just not really what I'm about. That's going down. The Beginner's Guide. I already played through this. I didn't care for it. Peripetea. This is this game isn't a class of its own. This is a crazy stealth game that's been being worked on for a very long time. I can't even describe this game. This game is so wild. There is a demo. It's like an immersive sim. The trailer is annoying. Actually, the music's really bugging me out. The trailer is not really putting across how cool the game is. It's too stylized, in my opinion. Yeah, this trailer's not. It's selling the vibe of the game. That's staying on my list. Dead Link. This finally released, didn't it? Yeah. This is a roguelite first-person game with some pretty intense action. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to pick this game up. I was impressed by the demo, but I don't think I'm going to revisit it. Dream Settler. Is this game out yet? No, it's not. So, SleepNet. It's where dreams are literally made, but sometimes dreams need a little help, and that's where you come in. They say a private eye never sleeps, but to crack these cases, you'll need to be out cold. So, I don't know. This is some sort of like point-and-click adventure dream detective game. I have no idea, but just, the look of it is enough to sell me on it. Yeah, that's staying on the list. BioCrysis 2 Return to the Lab is a light gun game. It's a sequel to the first BioCrysis game, which is just like a corridor that you shoot through. It's a very simple game, but this is like done in the classic, like, I wish they didn't put big text over all these screenshots. There you go. It's done in the classic, like, Time Crisis, Area 51 style. Solo developer, I believe, doing everything from scratch. And, I played a demo of this. The demo is still available. Super fun demo. Good with the mouse, good with the light gun. Really looking forward to it. BioCrysis Evil Hazard. I played this and spoke to the developer, and I think I played through the entire thing, and it was not, or maybe I think I got soft locked at the end. This was not terrible, not very gripping. It's getting removed. Exophobia. Oh, this is another game. I played the demo. This is pretty fun, but I don't think I'm going to revisit it. It's it's like Blake Stone or something. Old school boomer shooting. That's getting removed. Wrath, Aeon of Ruin. This game is another one that I think I was also offered a review copy of this game that I denied. It's just not... I don't know. It looks cool, but I just don't think it's really for me. Death Wish. I don't remember this. And platformer side scroller. This does not look like anything I'm interested in. It's not. No, I don't know. This doesn't. It's the screenshots aren't grabbing me. There's no trailer. I don't think I'm gonna keep this on here. Ultra Kill. I know I don't really care about this game. The Quarry. I thought I purchased The Quarry. No, I didn't. It's on sale right now, though. Well, I will be picking this up eventually. Apocalyptic Vibes. This finally came out. I didn't even realize it was already released. This is a GZ Doom survival first-person shooter game. It's super brutal. Cold and melancholic post-apocalypse, elements of diesel punk, mix of retro style and realism, and romantic shoegaze as a soundtrack. Yeah, the game has an intense vibe, super brutal. I wound up playing with cheats turned on because I just couldn't keep up with how brutal the gameplay was. Stuff breaks down. You're subject to the elements. It's very depressing, big vibe. Everybody out there is trying to kill you. Yeah. What are the reviews like for this? Game was too hardcore for me, and every death lowered the character's HP. If it can add an easy level, then so much better. It's good, but too short. Probably too short. It's mysterious and atmospheric with great soundtrack. Whether you're willing to suffer high level of amateurism and game design execution for that experience or not is up to you. Yes, it's kind of an amateur game. This is not finished. There's parts that are just plain unfair, and I feel like they received no polish at all. Story's non-existent. That's also true. The story is just you're in the wasteland. Vibes were truly apocalyptic. 3 hours to play through the campaigns. Heavy heart, giving this thumbs down. Yeah. I think I got what I needed out of the game from the demo, honestly. Dismantle, Director's Cut, I think is already in my library. I own this game. Like I said, this is the first game in the Dismantled series. Truly one of the most scary first-person horror games I've ever played. It's it's in the boomer shooter style, but it's got a unique thing. Oh, lots of gore. Oh God, that was awful. I don't know if I can show that either. But I'm taking it off my wish list because I already own it. Atama? This is inspired by Forbidden Siren. I don't think I'm ever going to pick this up. This is a horror stealth game. I'm bad at those. And I played Siren and I was really bad at that. It didn't go anywhere for me. I thought I owned Signalis as well. Did I not buy Signalis? I liked the demo a lot. I didn't buy this. Well, I will buy this eventually. It's staying on the list. Coven is a first-person shooter I've been following for a really long time. Not super long. But I've been following the dev on Twitter, and I've played some different versions of the demo. It's a cool game. It's got some unique elements. You are cannibalistic, so you hack up enemies, you eat them for health. Yeah, it's good. Oh, Wretched's out in early access. I enjoyed the Wretched demo a couple years back. It's obviously Doom worship. It looks and feels like Doom, but it also had just very tight level design, and it just felt pretty good. It seemed a little underpolished in a lot of ways. And I feel like that's even coming through in the animations and the look of it, but it was really, I don't know. I had other people, I read reviews that felt the same way. They go, this is not groundbreaking, but it's pretty damn good in a very unique way. Just like it just worked, you know. Recommended for those who like Doom 3, old school shooter. After being episode 1, I had to completely edit my initial review. It's Doom 3 in nature and appearance, but the focus is on cosmic horror, and how they are going about it is really cool. Weapons feel good and sound good, except for the SMG sound. Enemies react well. Can't wait for episode 2. So it's still in development. It'll likely be decent once it's out of early access, but I don't think it's worth the asking price. Yeah, I'm a little skeptical of buying this game in early access, only because it did feel so underpolished when I played the demo. But I'm going to keep it on the list and check back. Garage, A Badgering Adventure is an old Japanese adventure game, point and click, that got a very unexpected re-release and translation. I'm going to pick that up eventually. You Will Die Here Tonight. What is this? Explore in top-down retro aesthetics and face the horrors of Breckenridge Hall and pulse-bounding first-person combat. Scavenge for supplies. So it's Resident Evil, but you switch from isometric to first-person. That's a cool premise. I don't remember adding this to my wish list. Combat is trivial. Boss fights are designed to kill you, so you just need to throw enough bodies at it until it goes down. Puzzles pretty scattered, not very deep. Game is incredibly short and lacks depth. Interesting concept. Great game. I've played so many like pretty cool Resident Evil fan games. I'm gonna be removing it. Harold Halibut covered this on the channel, played the demo. Adventure game I'm really looking forward to with a very unique style. Point Rescue Arcade, another Time Crisis style light gun kind of game. Really looking forward to this. Hoping it is coming out eventually. We'll see. Never Looted Dungeon. This doesn't look like anything I care about. I don't think this is for me. I don't really know about this. I'm not sure why this is on here. Well, I added this to my wish list 2 years ago, so. Midnight Fight Express. Now, this did look interesting to me. This came out already?
Look at you. A lean, mean killing machine.
It looked like isometric Sifu or something, you know?
They're quaking in their boots, batting down the hatches, praying, hoping they're not the
I think I remember Jake at Game Ranks recommending this when it dropped as well. I'd like to check this out eventually. Squirrel with a Gun, the meme game. I don't know if I care about this. I just thought it was interesting when I first saw the, photo. But I don't think I really care. Jack Move. Cyberpunk JRPG that features a unique blend of gritty cyberpunk storytelling, turn-based battles, and beautiful modern pixel art. Take on the role of Noah, a vigilante hacker who is thrust into a world of murder, kidnapping, and dark research after her father goes missing. I don't know how this just doesn't look like a thing I'd be interested in. Imagine Final Fantasy had a cyberpunk baby with none other than Mega Man Battle Network. That's definitely not for me. No offense to anyone I'm removing. The Dark World Karma, first-person story-driven psychological horror game. I also am not crazy into those. I've played too many of them that are not that good, and yeah. This isn't out yet. What's going on Twitter? I'm not following them. Pollard Studio. They won Game of the Year for what? What game? Okay, so the game is still in development. They won an award for a game that's not out yet? Or is it out in China, maybe? I'm going to keep an eye on that one. WrestleQuest. This is a game, I'm a huge wrestling fan. This is a game I heard a lot about, and I meant to pick it up when it came out, and I didn't. I have no reason not to own this by now. It's on sale. Ooh. It's on sale for a few more days. Well, maybe I will pick this up while it's on this sale. Demon School. Battle Mechanics trailer. This is not... What? This does not look like a game I'd be into at all. Also, anything that has, like, characters that look like this in a school setting, I feel like it's for, like, people who are horny for cartoons. And that is not me. All Must Fall, a tech noir tactics game. I'm not good at tactics games. I'm not sure why the tactics games are even on my wish list. But that's why I'm going through here. I'm taking that off. I don't care. Cult. I don't know if I don't know if I really, yeah. I could do without this one. No offense. Nitro Kid. I believe I own Nitro Kid. It's a deck building roguelite. Yes, it's in my library. I think I purchased it. I haven't played it, apparently. But I definitely have played it. I played a ton of the demo. I feel like I had like a weird thing where I had like a demo that it was on like a, you know, like a beta branch. So I was playing like a more full version of the game. Yeah, this game's good. I'm not sure why it says I haven't played it, because I definitely have, but I'm removing it because I've already got it. Call of Serenar. This is another game I probably wishlisted purely because of the aesthetics. I love this look, but this does not look like a game for me. A nod to party-based RPGs from the 90s. Those are all games I'm really bad at. The FMV style is very intriguing to me, but I think I'm going to remove it. And also, it's not even out yet. High Voltage Society. Dive into a retro Metroidvania nightmare at Point Nemo. Fight for survival against cybernetic terrors and break free from the clutches of a city gone mad. Another game I probably added just based on the look. This does not actually seem like a thing I'm into. Yeah, I don't know if this is for me. Early access game. How are the reviews? If Suda51 was given the original Metroid Prime engine to make a Tetsuo the Iron Man game for PS2, it probably wouldn't be anything like this game, but it would definitely attract the same audience, and like the vibes would be similar. So if that hypothetical thing sounds like a thing you'd enjoy, then you'd probably also enjoy this game. The thing is, I don't like Metroid Prime, even though I think it's very good. I'm just bad at it. Very early state. That was 2 years ago. Special game. However, it's clearly not finished. Needs more work. That was last year. Weird gameplay mechanics, art, sound, story. However, they're all designed in a way that they work well together. It's still in early access, but it is getting updated. Now we can focus on developing the kick-ass ending to the game. I'm going to leave it on my list and see how it goes. Slave Zero X is like a stylish hack and slash beat 'em up. I really like the demo. I just don't know if I want to buy it. I'm not sure if I'm sold on the entire game or not. Beautiful animations, though. I just don't know. I don't know. I get bored with beat 'em ups. Even though this game has a lot more depth than your average beat 'em up with the combat.
Not coming back until it's finished.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to remove it. Spend 2 years and buy it. I'm not going to buy it. And Outcry. Branching path, narrative, horror RPG set in Vienna, Austria. Guide the unnamed through the worst night of their life. Harass your neighbors. Debate with birds. Smoke to survive. Yeah, this seems like something I would dig. This seems like some weirdo shit that I gotta play. Positive reviews, positive reviews. Yeah, I'm gonna play that. I'm not even gonna look at it. This is a game that's not out yet. Driving game about the underappreciated cars and cultures of Eastern Europe. I don't know. Well, is this game ever coming out? Did they ever release a game before? No. Zrat. Did I break my computer? Okay, there we go. They haven't posted on Twitter since May of 2023. They also made Munchy Mammals. Okay. Making Zrat. Looks like they are still working. I'm gonna keep an eye on this. It's just intriguing. Yeah, that's staying on. Atari 50, that's something I want to pick up eventually. It's, an Atari collection, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to talk about it. Outzone. Isn't this an older game, right? Yeah. I'm not going to keep it. Primal Light. I thought I owned this game. This may be another game that I turned down a review key of. Looks neat. Positive reviews. Good for them. I don't think that's for me right now. I'm going to take it off the list. Yuma Will Burn. Another game that is not out yet. Experimental narrative survival game where choices have long-lasting story and mechanical consequences. Harsh survival mechanics exist alongside a dynamically changing narrative in an uncaring and sadistic world of triage, poverty, and fear. Was that... Oh. It was pretty much synced up with the voiceover on the trailer. Yeah, this looks like something I might really like. I'm hoping it comes out eventually. Moon Scars. I wound up playing a bunch of this through Game Pass. I'm going to remove it. Good game. Good game, good game. Pulse Day. I'm removing it because I own it. Vengeful Guardian Moonrider. I'm removing it because I played the demo and it wasn't for me. Pizza Tower also. Didn't really like Pizza Tower. Dark Sector. Dark Sector thrusts players in the role of Hayden Tenno, a covert operative sent on a dangerous mission to Lostria, an Eastern European city on the brink of ruin that hides a deadly Cold War secret. Is this a re-release of an older game? Yeah, March 2009. I'm not sure why this is on my wish list. Mediocre third-person shooter. This doesn't really look like my kind of thing. I'm not sure why that was on my list. Oh, okay. So this is a game from a developer that I've been following for a while. I haven't picked this up yet. I likely will very soon. They have a game called Judero, which I backed on Kickstarter. Played some of their other games and demos they had available. They had this unique visual style, lots of handmade stuff. I'm definitely picking that up. Judero as well, coming soon. Post-Trauma, this is, survival horror. I was watching this for a while, and then it got there's been a demo available for years, but the game got a publisher not that long ago, and it looks like it's really coming along. really nicely. So I'm just going to wait and look forward to seeing what happens. 20 minutes till dawn. I thought I owned this game. Maybe I played a million games that look just like it. Yeah, I've played enough games like this. That's enough. Silent Hill 2. I don't know why I wishlisted this. I don't know if I want it. Faith. I don't know anything about these games, but they just look cool. I gotta just pick these up sometime. I'm not even gonna look into it. Kusan, City of Wolves. I thought I had this game somehow. I played a demo of this, I think. And it was pretty much Hotline Miami. I'd rather play Hotline Miami. Spirit of the Samurai, it's not out yet, but it's a game I have had my eye on for a long time. It looks very cool. It's got this like sort of like stop motion sort of style to the gameplay. I don't even know. It looks so cool. Yeah, this is so unique looking. Q3 2024 planned release date. I'm just going to keep my eye on this one. Jamestown Plus, another shmup that's been highly recommended to me. I'm going to grab that one day. Noctropolis. Is this a point and click game? Yeah, this is an old point and click game that Night Dive did a remaster of. It just looks like some weirdo shit that I would dig. I just haven't picked it up yet. Dark Light. Huh. Post-apocalyptic cyberpunk action platform with intense hack and slash combat. Do I have to like do parries and stuff? The graphics are crazy. Yeah, this looks like a thing I would dig. Reviews are good. Not recommended. Menu UI is terrible. The game itself is fun. Standard 2D Metroidvania. Disappointment. Sprite animation looks rough. The game does a poor job telegraphing what is and not interactable in the environments. And what is just set dressing. Controls are clunky and cumbersome. Fun, good graphics. Some small things can be frustrating when you don't know them, like a parasite will trigger a stomp instead of a sword slash, or you cannot hang on the side of small platforms with ropes beneath, or... Okay, what? Not recommended. Recommended. Pretty sweet. Controls frustrating. Has it all. English, jank, Dead Space vibes, delightful confusion. All right, you know what? Not for me. Taken away. Super Kiwi 64. I thought I bought this game. This is, a throwback to N64 platformers. $3? I really thought I owned this already. I will be buying this soon. Rip Out. I think I played the Rip Out. Yeah. Co-op horror FPS. I think I saw it and was into it, and before I realized it was a co-op thing. Monstrum. Monstrum takes traditional survival horror formula and remixes it complete with procedurally generated levels, permadeath, and AI-driven predators, ensuring that nowhere on its derelict cargo ship is ever safe. That doesn't sound like my sort of thing. I struggle enough with regular survival horror. Procedurally generated survival horror sounds like something that would just wreck me. It's going away. Nature's Zombie Apocalypse. This was suggested to me by someone a long time ago. And I think it was a game that was fun in early access, but was never finished, and will never be finished, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, reviews are pretty old. Looks like a fun arcade-style game. Yeah. Maybe I'll pick this up sometime. It'll stay on the list. Gossamer Matrix. This looks like another game kind of inspired by Cruelty Squad, the sort of obtuse boomer shooter approach. Yeah, what was that? What are you doing there? I don't know if I don't know about this. I am removing it. Lisa the Painful. I'm going to get this game. I've been told so many times I need to just play this. I will one day. Post Void. This looks a lot like Mad Mullet Jack. Is that the same devs? No? It looks a lot like it. $3. Yeah, I gotta just grab this sometime. Not sure why I haven't yet. Colossal Cave remake. I don't think I'm gonna grab this. Sorry. Maximum Action. This is an early access. I think yeah. I don't think this is for me. I know this looks a lot like Police Bastard, but more polished. Physics-based first-person shooter influenced by Hong Kong cinema, heroic slow-motion bloodshed, and old-school FPS action. Early access. This game is on life support. Do not expect a finished released ever. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. It's going away. Phantom Fury. Heard nothing but bad things about this. I'll pick it up or I won't. Conscript. This is a game I've been following for a long time. It looks cool. It's a survival horror game based during the First World War. I mean, you can see what's going on here. I'm very intrigued by this concept. Looking forward to it. Isles of Adelar. I don't know why this is on my wish list either. This does not look like a thing for me. Open world co-op fantasy RPG. Yeah, I don't. Level editor. It's just not really the kind of thing I'm into. Exakiller. Oh, so this is a game I saw a trailer for, and people were like saying they weren't even sure this was like even a real trailer. This is like real gameplay. If I remember correctly, if this is the same game I'm thinking of. Yeah, I don't know. Intriguing? Yeah, we'll check on it again eventually. Steam World Build. I think I own this game. No, I don't. I just played the demo. The demo is good. If you like these kinds of games, I just am not that into it. So, love the Steam World series, but not that one. That's not for me. Baba Is You. This is another game that's been recommended to me so many times. I'm surprised I don't own it already. Actually, I do own this. Maybe on GOG or just I have a DRM free copy of it somehow. I didn't love it. It's going off. Stories Untold. Compilation of 4 experimental adventures, including a remaster of the original episode The House Abandoned.
I know you're tearing yourself.
It seems we have a pulse.
All right, it'll stay on the wish list. Super 56. This is a WarioWare-like that is all played with one button. I'm covering this in an upcoming video on the main channel, and it's really good, and I own it. I've owned it for a long time. It was actually delayed for a long time, but I still had a copy of it that was being updated. Yeah, Case of the Golden Idol, point-and-click adventure game, I believe, that I'm interested in. I will check it out eventually. Super Leet. This looks like a game I'm not that interested in. Not sure what's on there. Radio the Universe is a game I'm super interested in. Is the demo still available? Yes, this demo is crazy. You know, 2D action game, but the combat system, different attacks do different amounts of damage, and you need to like do specific amounts of damage to enemies to defeat them. Lots of puzzle solving, very unique presentation, strong style, super interested in this game. Really looking forward to the full release. So that's stay on the list. Blue Wednesday, another adventure game. This got very positive reviews. I'm glad, but you know, after playing the demo a bunch, it's just not for me. Guitar Zeros is a game I wishlisted. It's a punk rock deck builder narrative thing. I found the whole thing kind of shallow. Neat idea, but it's just, yeah, it's not for me. Endlight. I thought I owned Endlight. I do. This game is not like anything else I've ever played. It's a little bit hostile, kind of confusing, more than I can cover right now. If this looks like nothing, I'm going to show it in action here. It's such a hard game to describe. But I already own it. Removed. This is a Metroidvania side-scroller that I'm super pumped on, and the demo just went back online after like being offline for a full year. It's coming out in May. I'm stoked. Mad Bullets. This looks like it'd be a fun light gun game. Always looking for a reason to use my light guns. Let's keep it on the list. Wronged Us. I don't think this game is ever coming out. I think this is a fake game. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Trailer came out a long time ago. People were intrigued by it, but I don't think it's ever coming out. Again, I could be wrong. We'll check in on that later. Ray and Stoic Gronk is a sort of like very crass, goofy like parody of games like Zelda 2. And I really liked what I played of it. The demo is really cool. I'd love to see the full game eventually release. I'm hoping that happens. Insomnia, Theater in the Head. I thought I bought this game already as well, but I haven't. This is another, psychological point-and-click adventure game that looked intriguing to me. I will pick this game up eventually. Extreme Evolution, Drive to Divinity is another game I loved the demo. Not sure if I'm sold on buying it full price. This is another game that probably looks like absolutely nothing until you're actually playing it. It's so unique. It's not like anything else I've ever played. It's very confusing, but oddly intuitive in a very alien way, kind of like figuring out how to play Scorn for the first time. I'll keep an eye on it. Maybe it'll go on sale. Lamplight City, point and click adventure, steampunk. I don't like steampunk stuff. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to play this. I don't think I will. No, it's getting removed. This game is another game that has a demo. I don't think this is ever coming out. This has been in development for a long time. The demo went up several years ago. It's a WarioWare style game. But I had a lot of fun with the demo, but I'm pretty sure this is just it. I don't think it's coming out. El Paso Elsewhere. I thought I bought this. No, I didn't. Well, I will buy this eventually. It's a sort of a tribute to games like Max Payne. Again, I loved the demo. Glad it got such good reviews. I'll grab it eventually. Unfollow.
Oh, my dear Anne.
Another survival horror game. I like the imagery in these, but I don't think it's... What was that? It's a weird cartoon. Oh, I thought it was like a Family Guy drawing. No, it's not. It's a comic about being fat. But it's, you know, again, it's one of those first-person survival horror, psychological horror games. I'm just not, I like the imagery so much more than the gameplay in these things. Yeah, I'm not keeping it. Half-Life Decay solo mission. This is an attempt to re-implement Half-Life Decay, which I think is the Dreamcast exclusive co-op campaign, I want to say, and put it back into Half-Life. I don't care. Risk of Rain 2. I didn't play Risk of Rain 1. I'm not sure why this is on my list. I don't care about that. Shin-Chan, Me and the Professor on Summer Vacation. Oh, this looked good. Used to like a lot of Shin-Chan back in the day. It's got good reviews. What kind of game is this even? Just a adventure, single player, 2.5D.
Welcome to the scenic and colorful world of Shin-Chan.
It's the first Shin-Chan game to be released outside Japan.
Shinosuke Nohara on his family's summer vacation and explore a peaceful,
If you love cozy games.
endless adventures await you and Shin-Chan in this idyllic little town. You never fill out your diary with tons of summer
Doesn't have the the shitty English localization that the show had, right? Yeah, maybe I'll check that out eventually. Oh, sir, the insult simulator. I'm not sure why this is on my wish list. I thought I played this somehow. Yeah, I don't care about that game. Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine. Wow. Mixed reviews, down to $3. This is basically Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine mixed with very dangerous stage hazards of the Meat Boy variety. Basically, it's like play, a match 3, Puyo Puyo style game, but with really crazy stage hazards. I found it to be very awkward. And it seems like I'm not the only one. Hard, but not in a fun way. Put this series out of its misery, I'm begging you. Was extremely excited, but the execution was not it. Feels like a patient puzzle game and less like a Dr. Mario. I understand it's meant to be hard, but 90% of the levels do not have breathing room or variety, allowing for elaborate setups. Disappointed because everything else except about the game is banging, except the gameplay. Dr. Mario, but hard. Really fun game. Yeah, the demo was not for me, and I'm going to remove it. Visage is a horror game I've had so many people tell me to try, but I don't think I will. I'm going to be honest, I don't think I will. Is this another first-person walk around the scary house game? Yeah, these games just aren't for me, if that even is what this game is. Yeah, it's not for me. Unrecord is that body cam footage game that's been teased. It's who knows when it will come out. Lies of P, I played it through Game Pass, I think. Atari Mania. This is on my list because of me trying to research something on it. I think I'll take it off my list. But I am going to make note of it, so I'm going to keep that tab open. Eugenics is an upcoming game from Ed McMullen, the creator of Binding of Isaac. I've loved almost everything else he's done, so I look forward to checking that out. The Turok port. It's Turok. I will get this eventually. Ion Fury Aftershock. I never finished the first game, so I don't want to buy the DLC. But, it was a new build engine game, and apparently this DLC is really good. So it's staying on the list. Warhammer 40k bolt gun. This is another boomer shooter, very highly positively reviewed. I'll grab it eventually. Bread and Fred. I played a demo or something of this, I thought. I don't know. I'm not too interested. Iron Meat. This is a game I'm very interested in. I'm not sure when it will come out. But it is Contra like. It's a Contra like. It's from Retrowaves helping with it. The demo's really fun. So I look forward to the full release. I'm totally sold on this one. Atari Mania. Yeah, I'm going to think about that some more. The Forest Cathedral. First-person environmental thriller set on a remote island, playing as a scientist, Rachel Carson. Players will slowly uncover the effects of DDT by using advanced environmental... I wonder if this was something I had on here.
My name is Brian Wilson, and I'm the creator of The Forest Cathedral. First-person environmental thriller set on a remote island, playing a scientist, Rachel. So we work for a certain section that's tripping you up, or the whole by reducing subtitles and menu text.
Only 8 reviews. It looks really interesting. Feels more like a student game than a professional product. I don't mind. Crashed on me twice. Uncanny Valley. Confusing. Tries to be art. Misses the mark. No spoilers. Brought this game to launch, which I've never in my life done. Real R and DDT. Seemed incredibly fascinating. Overall, I think the game was executed perfectly. Yeah, I'm going to check this out. Return is a game that I'm interested in, but I don't think I'll ever pick up. It's a, yeah. I don't know if I'll ever pick this game up. It's difficult. I was so intrigued by the demo, but I feel like I got what I needed out of the demo, if that makes sense. Dystopian, atmospheric, difficult RPG. That's all stuff that I go, wow, that's cool. And then when I play it, I go, wow, I suck at that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to pick that game up. I'm going to remove it from the list. 6 Days in Fallujah. This game was so infamous. Finally came out. Early access. Will I ever pick this game up? Maybe. I got to think on that one. Decarnation. I watched a full playthrough of this. I'm not going to grab it. Hollow Body is a Silent Hill tribute, basically, with a sort of futuristic vibe. The demo is really good. I will likely pick up the full game when it comes out. Double Dragon Gaiden, Rise of the Dragons. Another Double Dragon game? I don't remember this. Came out already. I could do without it. Remove. Rotoforce. I will check that out eventually. This game seemed really unique. Did I play a demo of this? Maybe I didn't. Yeah, I gotta pick this up. Twin stick shooter set in a rotating world. I gotta pick it up. Vaporwave Pinball. I played the demo. I don't know if that's ever coming out. I'll hear about it if I do. Singularity. Get this out of here. Fight the past to save the future. Stop the singularity. Learn the truth behind a massive cover-up of the catastrophic singularity, an event that fractured time and threatens the world as we know it. Came out in 2010. TMD. What is TMD? Time manipulation device. Change the age of objects and enemies and bend time to your will. Yeah, I'm going to pick this up eventually. This looks good. I must have read about this somewhere. Super Meat Boy Forever. Mixed reviews. That sucks. I never beat the first Super Meat Boy game. I don't think I'm going to ever grab that. Blaze Blue Entropy Effect? No, this is not for me. I'm not sure how that wound up on there. Slavic Punk Old Timer. Isometric shooter.
Take some interest in your deeds, so be sure to either avoid them as any Slav would, Slavic man you've ever seen. The looks of them. And then shoot it all to pieces.
Mixed reviews, eh? I've played enough mixed review games in that style for now. Cart Life. Cart Life is a story-based sim starring 3 street vendors in a small city in the western United States. Guide their new ventures, selling newspapers, coffee, and bagels. Set up shop, manage budget, serve your customers, try to survive, make every decision count. This looks sick. We'll see if it ever comes out. Pacific Drive. I was pumped on that, played the demo, and didn't like it. Leica Age Through Blood. This is like a Metroidvania mixed with Excitebike. The demo was amazing. But I haven't picked up the full game yet, I don't think. Right? Have I? No, I haven't yet. I will. I will eventually. Out of Action. Oh, this is a PvP game. I didn't realize it. I love this sort of like anime-influenced art style here. And the combat actually is super tight. I played the demo, and it feels great, but I am not good with PvP stuff, nor am I really interested in it. If the game had a campaign, I would pick it up, but... yeah, I don't think this one's for me. I don't think there's a campaign. No. But if that looks good to you, it is good. The Excavation of Hobbs Barrow. This is a point-and-click adventure game that I've heard is really good. I'd like to check this out. Cloak and Dagger Games. What else did they do? Football game. Legend of Hand. Yeah, I don't know. I own Football Game, apparently. I don't remember getting that. I'll check that out eventually. Midnight Scenes, another similar game. I'd like to check out eventually. For $2.24, I should just buy it. The Master's Pupil. This is a game I've been curious about because it's all hand painted, I believe. Yes, hand painted. Set inside Claude Monet's eyeball. Does this have good reviews? It does. Very positive reviews. Yeah, I gotta just grab this game eventually. That looks cool. Nightmare Zapping. I thought I owned Nightmare Zapping. I don't. Horror channel browse. A horror channel browsing game where each channel holds a different nightmare to experience. Explore them and find out the truth about what happened. All right, I'm gonna grab this today. I'm gonna keep this tab open. Butcher's Creek. Oh, I think this is David Zemansky, Dusk developer. Horror game that he started a prototype and then put it away. But it looks very cool. I will pick this up. Ooh, brutal. I'll pick this up when it happens. Whenever that is. Kinseed. No. Kyle is Famous, Complete Edition. Choose your own adventure. I'm not sure why this is on my wish list. Was this something for my micro games game video? Yeah. You know, that doesn't seem like my style. 100 Acre Wood. Somebody was trying to cash in on the Pooh Bear horror thing. I'm not sure why I wishlisted that. I don't know if I care. Blue June, I played the demo. This was pretty interesting for what it is. Sort of like, again, a cinematic platformer kind of thing, but there is like a slight Alan Wake influence with the flashlight mechanics, according to the developer. Yeah, the demo is pretty good. This girl goes to sleep and she has this like crazy dream world. I hope this game gets finished because the demo was very promising. Wizard of Legend. This also doesn't look like a thing I'd be very into. No nonsense action-packed take on wizardry that emphasizes precise movements and smart comboing of spells in a roguelike dungeon crawler that features 100 unique spells in a row. All right, now that's not. I've played too many games like this. Vangers? Mind-altering sandbox game that can be described as a racing role-playing adventure game with a complicated storyline. You'll find unique atmosphere, complete freedom, lots of hours to figure out what the game is all about. Released in 1998. Overwhelmingly positive reviews. Okay, that's something I gotta try out soon. Frog's Adventure. Oh. This game looks sick. Hand-drawn. I remember wishlisting this. I'll grab that eventually as well. 20XX. This is a Mega Man X, sort of homage. I'm not into it. I played a little bit of it. Deathbound, I played the demo. It is not for me. Unsorted Horror. Collection of 5 short first-person horror machines that revolve around detailed machinery and dread. That doesn't sound like something I'd be into. Free to play. Oh, free to play. I guess I'll play it for free. But I will remove it from my wish list. Radiant Silvergun. I didn't buy this yet. Interesting. I would like to. I love this game, and I have never owned it. I haven't been able to play it very much in a long time. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Mixed reviews. Yeah, bluck. Obsidian. I own it already. Rocket Jockey. I own it already. Vampire Story. I own it already. The Space Bar. I own it already. Hard War. I played this. That game was not for me. Reloaded. I already own it. Kentucky Route Zero. I thought I bought that game as well. Maybe I didn't. A magical realist adventure game about a secret highway running through the caves beneath Kentucky and the mysterious folks who travel it. Yeah, I'd like to play this game eventually. That looks sick. Whisker Squadron, untitled space game. This is something that's going to come out eventually. Whisker Squadron Survivor is a game that Flipfly, the developers, have out right now. I think what they're doing is taking that and they're going to build it out into this game. The first game is basically rogue light Star Fox 64. I've put a lot of hours into this game. 13.5 hours. Mixed reviews? I'm surprised. Recent reviews are mixed. It's not very good. It's obviously inspired by Star Fox, but whereas Star Fox has zippy ships, Whisker Squadron has somewhat more ponderous, but still graceful and controllable ones. That's true. I mean, it has a slightly different feel, but once I got the hang of it, I really liked it. No actual levels. Yeah, I understand some of these. Which one of the bosses named Daddy? I understand the complaints, but I love this game. I put a lot of hours into it, and I will continue to put more hours into it. Plucky Squire, I'm looking forward to whenever it comes out. Vengeance of Mr. Peppermint. I'm not sure why this is on my list. I played the demo. I think I didn't like it. Making of Karateka. I want to buy this eventually. Unhinged 2. That's not out yet. Okay. Bloodnet. This is an old point-and-click game that, again, just looked like some wacky shit I'd be into. I'll get it eventually. Escape from Lavender Island. I was watching this one for a minute. It's out now. Another more weirdo shit where I go, that looks like something I would really like. Open world exploration in this, strange land. I gotta grab that eventually. R-Type Final 2. Another shmup. I'd love to grab it. Holston. Oh, this demo is amazing. But once I got to the combat section, I really couldn't hang. And I don't know if I'll be picking it up. So I'll hear about it when it comes out for sure. Bleak Sword DX. I love the look of this. I think I will pick this up eventually. That's going to stay on the list. Dave the Diver. I don't know. Everyone said it's good. I don't know the first thing about it. Neasno? Wastelands. Grim folks behind garages, a nightclub, and a huge gray sky. A lost world for a lost generation. Let techno trance music and white verses lead you through the wastelands of Neasno. This just looks like something I'd be into. I don't know what it is even. Simulation sandbox. Stylized walking simulator. Yeah, I don't even know if this is like a game with a, start to finish, but I'll pick that up eventually. It looks really cool. Morbid, the 7 Acolytes. Souls-like action adventure Lovecraft. I don't know why that's on my wish list. I'm tired of those Souls-like games, honestly. I'm not good at them. Crosscode. Retro-inspired 2D action RPG. 16-bit SNES style graphics. Fast-paced combat system. Looks a little Chrono Trigger inspired. I don't know if this is for me. I'm going to say it's not. Sea of Stars, another RPG I'm not sure is for me. Stasis Bone Totem. This is a point-and-click adventure horror game that I definitely will check out. Pizza Possum. I own this game. It rules. It's just a very cute little collectathon stealth game. Light stealth. Yeah. Good game. I own it. It's good. Flaw. I played the demo. Didn't like it. Jawbreaker. He'll have you running, hiding, and fighting a terrifying gang-infested society on the verge of collapse. This game looks sick, but I know I would suck at this, especially if it's stealth-based. It's going off the wish list. Sorry. Chasmal Fear. This is a game that looked really good to me. Looked good. Once I played it, I think everyone on stream also agreed it did not really stack up to my expectations. It felt very unpolished and unfinished in a lot of ways. That's going off the list. Inanima. Survival horror game again. Come on. It's Silent Hill 2. That's going off. Anomaly Agent. This game rips. I own it, so it's coming off of the thing. Milk Soup. Is this game gonna come out? Milk Soup is an FPS tower defense about a bunch of dumplings trying to steal your cereal. Sorry. This is a game where I really loved the demo. It's just it's a tactical kind of turn-based combat game. I like games like this sometimes, and this one really clicked with me. At least the demo did. So I would like to pick up the full game soon. Scroomage. This is another game that looked really cool to me, but when I played it, it just didn't feel good at all. I thought it was very confusing and not fun. So that was just me, though. Maybe you'll like it. But it's not even out yet. Yeah, it wasn't for me. Same with Arthurian Legends. I loved the look, but it just didn't feel very good. Love the look, though. I mean, man. Ugh, it looks so cool. But it just didn't feel great for me. So, Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. That game is also great. I played the hell out of it, and it was really fun. So, it's going off the list. World of Horror. This came out already? Man, this looks good. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to dig into that more. Pigsaw, Human Abattoir? What? Is this a real game? Hard to say if this is a real game. It's a reimagining of the indie viral hit Pigsaw. So there's another game called Pigsaw. All right. So it's like a stealthy survival horror game. Or is it not survival? Well, is it stealthy? Hard to say. I don't think that's for me. Escape from Naraka? Hellish first-person action platformer. Journey to another realm to save your beloved. Nah, no. Divine Frequency. I did a video on this. I interviewed the devs. I'm very much looking forward to it. It's a intensely weird and unique hardcore game. I don't usually like games that's hardcore, but somehow I was able to hang with this one, and it really does it for me. So check out the demo. Development's going forward on it. Psychofinger, been following this one on Twitter for a while. Looking forward to seeing a demo or something eventually. Song of Horror Complete Edition. Third-person fixed camera style survival horror. I don't know why this is on my wish list. I'm so bad at these games. I don't even really like them. That's going off. Madison. That's also going off. MX versus ATV Reflex. Buy this, don't buy Legends. Just play this and spam Rainbow Studios and emails. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm not sure why that's on my list. Maybe someone suggested it to me. Survival. I'm just not good with the survival stuff. Dungeon Encounters. This game is definitely not for me. Observer is a game I've had a lot of people recommend. I'm not sure if I care. Yeah, I don't care. That's going off the list. Axiom Verge 2. I never beat the first one. Surf Club. Not sure why this is on my list either. Action RPG. I don't think that's for me right now. The Upturned. A frantic adventure. Welcome to the Upturned Inn, a grand hotel for the dead. I think someone recommended this to me as well. I just don't really think this is for me. Dark Web Streamer. This is a game I'm looking forward to, but it's not out yet, so we'll see what happens in the future. Titanfall 2. People have recommended this game to me as well. I'll try to pick it up eventually. Elation for the Wonderbox 6000. Another weirdo shit game that's not out yet, but I'm looking forward to getting into it eventually. Welcome to Kowloon. Walking Simulator Horror. No. Telling Lies. I need to pick this game up. We'll just put it in the cart right now. I know this game doesn't have great reviews, but I'd like to play all the Sam Barlow games. Ready or Not. This is not for me. The multiplayer tactical shooter. Black Myth Wukong. This game, who knows when it will be coming out, but it looks wild. I definitely want to see more of that eventually. The Last Raider, another game that is not out, but I'm looking forward to. It's the same dev that did Death Elevator. This is just a classic, third-person survival horror game. But the demo is a lot of fun. I'd definitely say pick up the demo, check it out. It's got kind of a Suda 51 kind of humor to it. Yeah, I like it a lot. Puss. Well, I'm all about the Puss. Insane, absurd, and intense avoid 'em up game about a cat. Yeah, I'll check that out eventually. Sheeplad, this is game in development that I've been watching for a while. It's a Zelda 2 tribute. I'm very interested. Slime 64, I covered this in a video a little while back. Love this demo. There's a very significant demo available. It's like a 2 or 3 hour demo. Yeah, tribute to classic N64 style platformers. So ready for this one. Gunbrella. Another side scroller. It's an action roguelite. I didn't know that. But the platforming is really fun. I liked this game a lot in the demo. I will grab it eventually. Angel at Dusk. This is another shmup that just looks very interesting to me. Yeah, I'll grab it eventually. The Bone Rooms. That's not for me. Call of the Sea. I think this is the same devs as American Arcadia. Right? Which I really loved American Arcadia. Well, I can't see now, but oh yeah, it is. Right? Yes, the Blue Games. I'll pick this up eventually. Riven. There's a Riven remake coming, apparently. I'm curious about it. Trauma. An elaborate puzzle challenge combined with an unconventional story. Yeah, I'll check this out eventually. 9 Souls. This is a great demo. Souls-like difficult platformer. I know I said I'm not into that stuff, but this one, for some reason, every once in a while I can hang with some of the games. Amazing art style. It looks so good in motion. I don't know if you can see it in this trailer here. It's not really doing it justice. Let's see. Show a little combat. Even that. Like, the animation's great. It feels really good. I'm looking forward to this one. That's staying on the list. Mullet Mad Jack. Hammer 95. This demo was super fun. I may have gotten my fill of it through the demo though. We'll see. Great style though. Super good style. The House in Fata Morgana. A gothic suspense tale in a cursed mansion. Visual novel. What? This is... some stuff I go, did I wishlist this by accident? Sagebrush, a first-person narrative adventure game about exploring a cult compound. Oh, that sounds interesting. Gore, sexual content. Okay. Yeah, I'll grab that eventually. Bramble, the Mountain King. Grim adventure set in a world inspired by dark Nordic fairy tales. I think people have said I should play this. Yeah, I'll check it out eventually. Soul Sesto. Tactical and frenetic roguelite in which you have to master your luck, choose a hero, and reach the bottom of a random dungeon. I don't know about that. Zero Ranger. Story of a fighter who wanted to become. Well, we all start as come, so. It's a shmup. It's a masterpiece. All right. All right, it'll stay on the list for now. Void Stranger. Looks like more weirdo shit. Mystery puzzle Sokoban. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I'll check this out soon. Fur Squadron Phoenix. This is another roguelite take on the Star Fox formula. This demo felt very underpolished. I'm actually going to remove it. Hex Rogue. I don't know why that's on here. I'm not feeling that. The Axis Unseen. I think this is a game coming from a former Skyrim dev. Yeah. One of the developers of Skyrim, Starfield, and Fallout. He's been working on this game. There's a great no-clip video about it. I want to check this out when it eventually comes out. Of Light and Darkness is the creation of an award-winning team that includes Fool's Errand, Voyeur, Sewer Shark, 1998. So this is probably more point-and-click stuff, right? Yeah, more weirdo shit that I gotta check out eventually. Teosita? Explore the cryptic pathways of a distorted microcosm reality fueled by a symbolic landscape of faith and erotic nightmares. Okay, yeah, that sounds right up my alley. Check that out eventually. Psycho Patrol R, not out yet. This is a new game from the developer of Cruelty Squad. I've got my eye on it. I'm curious, but I don't know. We'll see. Factorio. I've had people recommend this game. I just don't think I'm ever going to get into it. Combustion. Coming soon. Action RPG. Yeah, this looks pretty sick. Yeah, I'm very curious about this. We'll see. Snuff. Snuff is a retro ego shooter, which was inspired by early 2000s games. You play as Dexter, a programmer and hacker who was hunted by followers of an underground organization after barely escaping an assassination attempt. You decide to hunt down every single boss of the organization. I think just the game looking brutal is what made me wishlist it, but mixed reviews, 33 reviews. Has a bit of jank. Requested a refund. Even a super small indie project, it fundamentally doesn't work. Guns feel terrible. Very neat little game. Only an hour in. Each mission has its own gimmick. Goofy, fun, janky game. Buggy and plays like shit. Don't play it, it's bad. Want to like it. Has a charm overall. I can't recommend others buy it. Good but bad. Interesting idea, but only 3 levels worked without heavy lag. By the end, making it unplayable. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'll keep it on my list. I'm gonna see if I can just look up a playthrough or something. Diluvian Ultra, Chapter 1. More first-person stuff. This looks pretty interesting, actually. Alright, let's stay on the list. Wirewalk. Whimsical adventure where you raid virus-riddled systems with a very big baseball bat. I'm gonna pass. Zoku, what? 90s style 2D fighting, real live men fighting cosplay. The shocking work that appeared in 2016 finally appears on Steam. I see. That's okay. The end is Nahal, if I may say so. Sometimes point and click about nothing. It's about chaos. If you can defeat trash bags, you're good to go. This is weird enough to make me intrigued. It's going to stay on the list. Color Jumper. 99 cents. I gotta just grab that. Desktop Hacker. Hacking simulator. I'm curious about this. Dream Wild. Fast-paced arcade-style FPS set in a multitude of unique and bizarre psychedelic worlds. Looks neat, but I think I'm gonna pass. Gotta clean up the list. Calzimir? Hack and slash, gore, blood. It's very metal. Is it just one-on-one like this? Oh, is it tower defense or? I gotta read up on this more. Risk System. It's a shmup. This is probably a shmup that someone recommended to me. I don't know. Close to home. Dialogue focused real horror exploration game. Navigate connections between reality and dreams. Yeah, see that? I'm into this kind of stuff. That's just going to stay on the list. Baker Street Breakouts, a Sherlockian escape adventure. No, thanks. I'm going to take that off. Bullet Garden. Roguelite top-down shooter. This trailer is confusing me. Am I seeing 3 levels at once? You know what? I'm just going to pass right now. Knights of the Chalice 2, CRPG, turn-based tactics. I don't know why that's on my list. Watch me stream my mental breakdown. Card game, card battle, or deck building. This doesn't look like it's for me. Axe Cop. I don't care about that either. What happened on January 7th? I added all these games I don't really seem very interested in. This game, no. Evo, what? I don't know where these came from. So there's a bunch of games that maybe aren't even in English. The fuck is this? Indie casual psychological horror. Is that corn? If someone had the ability to create an audio and visual representation of AIDS and allowed you to move it... Okay, well, Portuguese-speaking indie game developer decides to try drugs for the first time. That's okay. Raindrop Sprinters? I don't know how all these games end up on my wish list. That's okay. Vitamin Girl? Makes throwbacks to some runner and high-speed classics. Oh, is this like a Pepsi Man remake? Like a... Not remake, but a inspired game? Yes, seems like it is. Oh, Coca-Cola Disease, 9 reviews. 9 reviews. It's like Pepsi Man, but worse. Crap, get good game. Yeah, I don't know. Pepsi Man sucked. Worlds. Your rake, a highly trained interdimensional agent. Pack yourself with deadly weapons. Action, adventure, violent, gore. Sneak in enemy bases. I don't think that's for me. Super adventure hand. I don't know about this. Backspace Vulcan. Typing indie RPG. Type your way through absurd encounters, mysterious puzzles, in this old school typing dungeon crawler. Well, I do like typing games. Wouldn't say it's a good game for its price, considering how short it is. That doesn't bother me. Short, unique typing game. Yeah, I'll keep it on the list. Dungeon crawler permadeath. I'm just gonna say no. Something happened on January 7th. Co-op party-based RPG. No. Bus simulator. Let's drive your daily bus route and connect with an old friend. Exploration driving. A game by Daddy Suck 5000. I don't care. That name is turning me off. Ghostman, The Council Calamity. Where did these games come from? Two reviews. Charming little story. Game is fun as heck, assuming you're able to run it. Kind of reminds me of Space Quest, etc. That's okay. Oops. Oh well. Took the wrong game off the list. I don't know what happened here with all these games. Franzen, turn-based tactics RPG. UFO. No, I don't know what happened here. Helveti. Indie side scroller, juggling and slamming enemies. No, that's not for me. Prison City, that also wasn't for me. Riley and Rochelle, visual novel. I don't know how all these games got on my wish list. Million Monster Militia, no. No. Infini? Puzzle, difficult, surrealist physics, no. Jubilee, no. What? I don't know where these games came from. Permadeath? That doesn't sound like a game I'd be into. I don't know about any of these. Saturnalia, I didn't like the demo, but I keep getting told I should check out the rest of it. So we'll see. Lazarus 802222. Sons of the Welder series. Visual novel. That's okay. Magnus, positive photo axis, escape room visual novel. I'm not into the visual novel and escape room stuff. God damn the garden. I played through this a little bit. I didn't really care for it. Stories of Betham, Full Moon? No. Peaks of Yore, physics, difficult game. 1887, physics-based climbing. No, that doesn't seem like a game I'd care about. Horizon Vanguard. No, Architect's Child. I don't know. How did I wishlist all these games I don't care about? Xmas Apocalypse. What the fuck happened? In the Shadows. Steel Vampire. Well, that kind of looks sick. No, I'm not sold on that. What? No. Video Hole, Episode 1. Video Hole is an episodic first-person adventure game set in an alien dimension. Local video store. Nah. Arthur and Susan, Almost Detectives. That doesn't look like a thing I'd care about. Nor does this. Something happened on this day. I'm removing so many games from the wish list that it's making my computer slow down. This looks very cool. I gotta check this out. Yeah. That's one I'm definitely gonna check out. ESC, indie, great soundtrack, visual novel, interactive novel, gay. Okay, well, I've never really enjoyed any visual novels. Jump Grid. I don't know what happened on January 7th of 2024 that all these odd games wound up on my list. Space Sim. Something happened to me here. Shot in the Dark. No. Go There. No. I thought having nearly 400 games on my wish list seemed a little odd. Did I just wish list a bunch of games I don't care about? I don't know where any of these came from. Raptor Boyfriend, High School Romance, QWERTY Quest. I got hacked. Bot Gaiden, Plunger, no, I have no idea. I'm just going to go through these and continue to take these out of here because none of these look even remotely appealing to me. I'm not sure. They're all from the same day. I do remember the Gray Man. I played the demo. Very disturbing point-and-click adventure game that was very confusing as well. That's going to stay on the list. I'm going to come back to that. That game's got a cool look. That's going to stay on the list. I'm going to research this one a little heavier. Raw Streams, Nowhere Patrol. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this may have been a Next Fest day. Maybe I was opening tabs to look at demos and I accidentally wishlisted all these games, but a bunch of these don't even look like demos I would try. I am so confused as to what happened here. Bilkin's Folly, Rival Megagun. Now, Rival Megagun is a game I did wishlist, but I kind of got my fill from the demo, honestly. I covered that in a recent video. You can search for Rival Megagun if you want to see that. Yeah, I don't know about this. Okay. Toilet Shooting Star. That sounds like it might be something. Arctic Eggs. I do remember that. Voodoo Vince. I feel like I've also been told this is a fun game. That's going to stay on my list. Bartlow's Dread Machine. Project... I can only assume this is Project Dick. And this is probably Project Cunt. Crimson Land I already own. That's a classic. Time Shift. Inmost. Goner. Okay, so we're past the January 7th debacle. This toilet racing game... Yeah, we're going to have to check that out. I don't know anything about this game. I see it on Twitter. I would like to know more about it eventually. Time Shift. I feel like someone recommended this to me. This is going to stay on my list for now. Inmost. No, I'm not sure if I care about this. Or this. These are going off the list. Not for broadcast. This is a dystopian adventure game with like FMV stuff. I'm very curious about this. This is staying on here. Children of the Sun, sniper game. I will be getting this eventually. Clockwork Revolution. I don't really care for cyberpunk stuff or steampunk stuff, I mean. That's okay. Please touch the artwork too. This just looked like interesting. I'm gonna check that out over time. Arizona Sunshine. Built exclusively for VR, puts you 3 fellow survivors in a zombie apocalypse. Interesting. I'll keep an eye on this. Dreamcore. This, to my memory, is a game that's not out yet, but it's coming. You just explore dreamscapes. Indica, great demo. Really looking forward to that. That's covered in one of our next best videos here on the channel. Call Hating 2000. This is a 3D remake of Call Hating, which is a game that I'll probably cover on the channel eventually. Death of the Reprobate. Point-and-click adventure game. Again, love the demo. Cryptmaster, loved the demo. Really looking forward to these. This is another shmup I'm interested in. Threshold, another game I'm interested in. So we're getting to the point now where these are games. I played the Blood Running. Well, no, I didn't. Never mind. Moving on. The Chant, curious about this. Operation Galuga. I own the game. I was sent a copy by Konami, and it kind of stunk. Shinobi Non Grata. No, that's all right. Vignettes, The Dream City. First-person surreal dream crawler game. Turn-based combat. This looks a little janky, but I might really love it. Let's keep an eye on it. Kingmakers. This is that game with the trailer, right? Where it's like that. It comes through with the truck. Go back in time. Yeah. I gotta see how that shakes out. Altered Destiny. More point and click weirdness I'd like to play. These are all old point and click games I'd like to get into. Advent Rising. I also have never played this, but I'd like to. This game keeps getting recommended to me. So does this. This as well as a game I'm very interested in. Cybercorp. What's this? Cooperative loot shooter. No, that's okay. Darkenstein 3D. Retro shooter inspired by Wolfenstein. I'm curious. Is there a demo? No. I'm curious enough. That's going to stay on the list. Beholgar. Classic style Metroidvania action adventure. I'm so sick of Metroidvania games. Well, this does look pretty damn good. That's going to stay on the list. Entropy Survivors. I played a lot of this demo, and I think I would like to pick up the full game when it comes out. Obviously, you know, bullet hell roguelike. You've played games like this before, probably. It just had a good feel, you know? Voyeur. This is another old point and click game I'd really like to play through. It just looks very absurd. Viscertarium. Yeah, this game's not out yet, but it looks like more weirdo shit I'm gonna like once it does come out. Total Reload. Help artificial intelligence named Hawking activate an incredible mechanism that can reload the universe. I'm not so sure about that. That doesn't look like it's for me. Summer House. This looks cute, but it's not for me. It's like a cozy house building game. Slav Junkie Simulator. This is a game I'm curious about. It's not out yet. Last Stop. Single-player third-person adventure set in present-day London, where you play as 3 separate characters whose worlds collide in the midst of a supernatural crisis. Variable State. Who did they do anything else? I know. Oh, they did Virginia. Yeah, Virginia wasn't that good. We were gonna do Virginia for I've played. Jordan and I both played it, and we both thought it kind of stunk. That's okay. Goblin America. I played the demo. Very confusing, immersive sim. Not for me. Home Safety Hotline. Yeah, the aesthetic is enough for me here. Tales Noir. I think I was suggested this game by a few people as well. Maybe if it comes back, it'll be for me. If not, it won't be. Fights in tight spaces. That's okay. Spectra. This game's not out yet, but I've been following the developer on Twitter for a while. Very stylish. Very curious about this. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on that. This is a RPG with some really interesting graphics I'm very curious about. Been getting good reviews. I will check this out in due time. Aqua Metsis. Tactical, immersive sim, RPG. No, not for me. No players online. I haven't picked up the demo. I picked up the demo, haven't played it yet. Same with this. Picked up both these demos, haven't played them yet. I'll chime in later. PO'd Definitive Edition. Coming soon from Night Dive. I'm curious about this because it just looks so fucked up and weird. Yeah. Kill Knight. I just wishlisted this. This looks really sick. Looks like a more brutal version of something like Hades, so hopefully that's good. What the Car has a demo as well. Looking forward to checking this demo out. Haven't tried it yet, but I downloaded it. The Rogue Prince of Persia. This is from some of the same folks who've been working on Dead Cells. Very curious about this. Disdain is a game that I think development's halted actually on this, but I just played through this demo and it's, you know, it's a retro shooter, but it's paced in such a way where I don't know, I was able to focus more on exploration and the combat was really fun. Demo available October 22. Yeah. This was fun. I'd love to see more from this game eventually. And no rest for the wicked. Visceral precision action RPG set to reinvent the genre. I think I wishlisted this based on the trailer I saw. I'm curious about this game. And that's it. Did we go through the entire wish list? 199 games in the wish list. If we go all the way back down to the bottom, there we are, last man sitting. So that's it. Finally, after what, 2019, so I guess 5 years, I finally went through and cleaned up the wish list. Some games I will probably pick up this weekend because they're on sale and I got a little extra dough on me. Some games I'll get to eventually, and some games may never come out. But this was good for me. Hopefully it was at least mildly interesting for you.